Alright, let's get back into it. So you might have noticed this one, she came over here to save her Deadpool, but then Deadpool died. So now she's kind of trapped over here, which kind of gives us an interesting opportunity. But then this happened, so I wasn't paying attention to all this stuff, so I'll have to rewatch it, to be honest. We're going to check it out. We're going to check it out. Buddy got cooked. Okay, let's rewind it. I want to see what happens. So he made, I think he definitely made some kind of mistake there. I wasn't watching though. That's happening. That's us. Got it. So I missed how he died. Right. I don't know what he was doing up there, how he got up there, but he's here now. Yeah, can't get out, no more shield. He can't heal enough because of this, right? So if we would have hurt him and actually killed this guy, because I don't know if you know much about this guy, but basically he can stay alive and be annoying for a long time. But they already had him down to like no health, so that would have just been, gave us a really easy time to just burst him with damage and he's gone. And then she would start healing right away. Probably couldn't save that guy because it would have been too late. Who knows what the hell he was doing. So we're having a team breakdown here, so it's not going to be the best team fight anyway. Okay, so that happened. And they're running down this way now. Let's see what happens here. Yeah. Okay, so this is kind of why I went this way. It's just because we had death early on. Nice. Made her pay for an egregious overextension. And our Punisher came back. Alright. Seems like you can flip, you can 180 pretty fast, yeah, if you're doing it. So yeah, we had like troubles with the Punisher and with the Doctor Strange. I would have to review it to see exactly what happened, of course, but it's probably sort of mistakes. But this one is doing really well. She just saved herself there and saved herself here. The Cap got caught up back here. I assume he could have just left. I'm not sure what happened. Really nice. Make her pay. Again, we're just like not shooting, right? So I'm not really sure what we're thinking here. Basically, there's two enemies here and the enemies in here. So we're right here. These are squishies. They're a bit more vulnerable. I mean, she can teleport away, but either way, she's a squishy. She's a healer. She's right in front of us. We got our team with us. We just killed that enemy. We should, basically what I would do is I wouldn't just shoot her from here. Since I'm Star-Lord, I would immediately shift over to here. And I would be trying to, and then if I got over here and I see like nobody's up here, now I'm really into it, right? Nobody's here. So I can get over here and I can just start wailing on them, trying to get a mix of as many headshots as I can to try to just literally kill them one and done. I might just go for this one, and if I see this, even better. You know, that's the bubble right there. She's got no defenses besides getting out. Because she can teleport and stuff like that. So we'd have to deal with everything that they do and probably wouldn't get the kills right away. But I'd be 100% pushing this, force their cooldowns out, and then my team would be motivated to follow me faster, right? I'd be kind of leading the charge here and doing a good push. But we can take another approach too, which is just like get close, because they're going to try to leave, right? So we want to sort of get closer, that way we can get more shots. And then, so we go to like somewhere right here or something like that, and we're shooting at them. But yeah, we want to utilize our shift when we're on this character. Nice backflip. Yeah, there's definitely a consistent like not realizing how high value these targets are. So we'll go ahead and watch it again. And by the way, I mean, that is something that used to happen to me a lot when I was first on this character, where I would shoot, I would use my E ability, and then I wouldn't have a magazine to work from. So you can circumvent that by getting used to, and I did this in the practice range, was like, so I shoot, I use my E, and then I do a dash, which reloads me instantly, and then I can start shooting again. So in this situation, it wasn't very important, but I guess it was. She's almost dead. So yeah. Alright, now let's review this. So what are we thinking right here, right? We have a full shift. We have our 2 dashes, maybe just 1 dash if we did that. Our E is coming back soon. It was kind of a rough situation there where we were the ones getting backpedaled on, but now the situation has flipped, and these people are just isolating themselves right here. So as soon as I see this, and then it's good to actually wait here because, you know, are they going to immediately come back? Are they going to be part of it? So in the replay, I can see that they're leaving. But yeah, like once it gets to like here though, now it's a great chance to pounce on them, right? But we still didn't shoot until all the way right here. And they're going to be able to go around the corner. So that means we won't be able to put big damage on them. So we should 100% be using our shift to get over. So that way we can damage them around the corner. I think you... Oh, okay. I think you dodged to get her here. So yeah, the game... A huge thing about the game is like sound cues and stuff like that. So we have to try to react to the sound cue. So most likely we would have heard that and then saved our dash. So that way when she's coming, we basically dodge her. It's just an important thing. Like I said, I've played Angela a lot, and yeah, players get quite good at it. That they use the sound cues to just like kind of dodge when Angela's coming. And your character is very good at dodging. You would basically do a side dodge, and there would be like no chance that Angela could get you after you're using the sound cues to be like, okay, she's coming up on me, right? Okay, so this is a bad place to be. So basically what I would do from here, this is like not where I want to be at all, but my character is special in that I can actually get out of this. So I would start turning my camera around while I'm doing a dash. So now a dash, iframes, I'm turning my camera around. I would immediately start shifting, and then I would get down to here, and then I would be safe, right? But in other situations, a basic backflip will work, but this is just, it feels too dangerous to me. That's why I would do the thing that I said. All right, but now we're good to go. So he survived too, so this is really good news. Nice. Now we're using that. But yeah, so this is cool because I can give like specific advice for this. So it's not for exactly the circumstance, but basically I'm mostly seeing you use the shift to go into the E ability. But something you'll see a lot if you watch higher level Starlords play is they'll shift to get up to somewhere, and then they'll use their primary because your primary is extremely strong. You just try to do a bunch of headshots or whatever, or body shots, you know. So we can shift up, land on the ground, and shoot at people. That's like a really good movement attack pattern. That's good. We ditched. We got out of there. Yeah, in general though, if we wanted to do that, you know, because basically we could feel a bit more confident throughout this whole team fight. We have like a pretty good situation going on, and we want to utilize ourselves as Starlord. You know, Starlord's really good at like, if you're ever near a squishy, you could just aim directly at them, and it does tons of damage. So you have the upper hand in a lot of these situations. So let's say we did what you did, like we dash in, we use the E, then we want to dash out, so we can pretty much dash out and just go to the ground right here and rejoin with the team, and see and go from there. So this one, because our tank is so low health, I wouldn't immediately turn around. You know, maybe again, like, I'm not saying what I'm saying is 100% right. Like maybe the other circumstances kind of lead to this, but basically this is like a extreme crisis situation, and I want to do everything I can within my power to try to save him right now. So he ended up getting healed, yeah, and then he died. But they're all standing here just attacking. But let's say I didn't turn around, and I'm right here, and I'm proactive, and I'm basically saying, you know, if you want him, you're gonna have to tank all this damage, and you're gonna have to risk dying. So one of them, or all of them, use their movement abilities or whatever to get the fuck out of there, so that way they don't want to risk dying, right? So that could have saved his life. It was a little tough because they were using the black cat there, so she's always going to do good damage to him. But yeah, that could have been enough healing to save his life. Interesting that she's going for that right now instead of saving him, but it's fine. Your teammates do whatever they do, it's all good. Alright, so nice. So I think we could have, I mean, kind of hard to react to that or whatever, but So we reloaded. We're testing, seeing the situation here. Yeah. So now that this happened, we basically want to immediately react. We don't want to miss a second of this. So I would immediately be using my shift rather than reloading, right? Because the other thing too, I'm not sure if you 100% know, but doing the, whatever it's called, the movement ability, the dash, the iframe dash, that will reload you. So I would immediately rocket forward, do a reload to get my magazine, and then be in the fight. And so that's like immediately after that, she came right on top of us. So let's see if we could have dodged that or whatever. Okay, so it's kind of hard to tell. Again, like the sound cues just aren't 100% there. But if we would have known that, then we would have used our dash to try to dodge her, get it to the healing ultimate, and go from there. So she probably would have got us anyway, even if like using my strategy of doing the shift right away. So really nice. Your gambit just saved you. So we're like backing way up, but we just put a healing ultimate down. Maybe it was already gone by then. I don't know. Oh, okay. Yeah. Maybe it was already gone by then. They used to be much longer. Maybe it was already gone but down by then, and then she just put her healing all down. So yeah, I take back what I said. Yeah, that was now a dangerous situation rather than a good situation. And we have both of their healing ultimates down now, so it's a good situation for us to push right after this and try to win the team fight. All right, but we jumped in kind of. Now we're like jumping in to the whole team. Like we don't have like immediate good backup, and we're looking at their entire team. So all those other times where we were like really hesitant to come in, now we're just jumping right into the middle of the team fight. I would say that doesn't make much sense. I would stay right here and try to do damage, and like kind of work my way up with my team and be doing damage to people, and then I might run up on top, do the E. Using the E above enemies is like really good until it's not. You know, it is punishable, but yeah, it's definitely a good strategy to use until you start to get punished by it. So yeah, I'm just gonna watch it again to see if what I'm saying is good. But yeah, I mean, we just like immediately jumped right into a strong enemy right here, plus everybody else. Like she has a CC move on you, she can grab you. Yeah, Angela's a little distracted right now, but yeah. So that was kind of our reaction to getting hit by her, I think. But yeah, it didn't feel comfortable to me. We're risking our death way too much. If we're going to like dash forward, we should be kind of going over here to be like protected by our team and have access to heals and stuff. So she might have thrown a bubble for you here too, predicting that you might get into trouble. Let's check on that. But she just threw that for him. Okay, so that wasn't about you, but yeah. Yeah, and then you kind of like plop down in here. So all of this is reading really risky and really unnecessarily risky. Like it worked out in this situation, but that easily could have just been your death, and then you wouldn't be in this team fight. So it's definitely worth changing there. So now we have the Gambit ultimate. So we didn't get in the Gambit ultimate, but it's fine. Most of our team did, right? All right, good. So let's check on this and see how this was. All right, so this happened. We are now in a spot where our team is, and we're attacking the point here. Okay, so we do a front dash, which gets us really close. So that's like, if I'm like attacking her, I mean, now she's gone, but if I'm attacking like this section, you know, I don't want to necessarily rocket up and be right next to her, because I don't know. I mean, I'm just thinking I'm going to kind of challenge her. So I would do like a side dash and kind of challenge her like this rather than getting like point blank, because she does have the diamond form and she can grab us, right? So it's just kind of coming natural for me to not really do that. But it's not the worst thing in the world anyway, either. But I think we kind of didn't really. I think we might have just dashed forward without realizing we can back dash, we can side dash, we can sort of aim this way and do a side dash, which is like a diagonal dash. We can also aim this way and do a front dash, which is also like a diagonal dash. So we have plenty of options there of how we can move around instead of just dashing immediately forward.